Away from politics, this afternoon pressure is mounting on the Director-General of the National Council for Curriculum and Assessment, Professor Samuel Ofori, as the minority in Parliament calls for his resignation over allegations of the introduction of LGBTQ-related content into the senior high school curriculum. MP for Asin South and former Deputy Education Minister, Reverend Tim Fojo, speaking on the AM show with Samuel Kojobrace, described a response by NaCCA to the allegations as bizarre, appalling and unacceptable, accusing the agency of failing in its mandate to safeguard Ghanaian values, thereby promoting what he described as LGBTQ ideology in schools.
Very bizarre, very unfortunate, appalling, unacceptable response.
Really?
Professor Bequim must be resigning by now.
Hey.
If we are in a serious country, you cannot print such manuals and distribute them to schools. And NaCCA, the agency mandated to be the safeguard, the gatekeeper, to ensure that every content going into the classroom are wholesome and aligned with our values, our culture, our laws. And then you review such teacher manual, you approve them, you print them with taxpayers' money, distribute them. You are saying it's optional. If it is optional, will you expend taxpayers' money to print thousands of copies to distribute? And then and to be the pedagogical guide, the fundamental reference to delivering instruction to students, and telling them that gender is no longer about the non-binary nature, about being a female or a male assigned by birth, but it's about the inner feeling, how you feel. So, see, the flagging is not only on the gender identity. Every definition expressed here is problematic. Check, for instance, sexual orientation. It describes a person's pattern of emotional, romantic, or sexual attraction to others. Sexual orientation is about identifying as a male or identifying as a female. And when you are talking about the context of attraction and marital for reproductive and other related activities, it is in the context of the opposite sex. So every definition of sex is a problem. The definition of sexuality is a problem.
While he further called for the resignation of the Director-General of NaCCA, Professor Samuel Ofori, accusing the agency of attempting to shift blame onto TTEL instead of accepting responsibility for what he described as a failure of oversight that has exposed students aged 13 to 19 to what he termed dangerous and diabolical concepts.
If they indeed did their job well and they didn't sleep on their job, or it's not their deliberate agenda, before the book will even be printed, that is the time they do review. You don't do reviews when you have already printed the wrong things and circulated it and enforced it, and it's been implemented already, taught 2 weeks in the classroom. So that is a lie, because if they reviewed it, they would have flagged it even before going to the print. So we flagged it just yesterday. Go online and you see it. Just yesterday they edited it. So that is a big lie. The Director-General of NaCCA must be fired for, one, sleeping on the job, and two, and being complicit in this grand LGBT agenda, and thirdly, coming to spill falsehood to Ghanaians.
While lead advocate of the National Coalition for Proper Human Sexual Rights and Family Values, Moses Famweni, called on government to set up an independent body to probe the allegations. He spoke on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM.
This is the same NaCCA that were at the heart of the comprehensive sexuality education document which was produced. Go back to 2018, 2019, and you see that what I'm saying is true. So what the coalition is asking for is the institution of an independent investigative body to find out exactly what is happening to our curriculum development and the influence of foreign cultures. We need an independent investigatory team to do this, because this is not the first time. And my brother, we have good relationship with the current Director of the Ghana Education Service and with the ministry. They're fantastic people, but there are lots of people also below that level, maybe at director level or whatever levels, who are keen on bringing this LGBT rights through the back door.